Welcome to Behind the Scenes. This update program is about Germany, and German Christian television is profound, okay? I think close to 80% of all the homes in Germany are linked to Bible TV. Bible TV is our partner in that part of the world in the German language, and TBN programs like
Drive Through History.
Dave Stott's Drive Through History. So Dave is, the latest things that he did was Drive Through History. The Gospels have all been translated into German, and he is now airing, and the Christian TV programs of TBN are airing lots of different programs. This is just the latest one was with Dave Stott's. Beata Busch and her husband Stephen Gotz help Christian television do what it does there in Germany. And what an amazing job they do.
You know what's so amazing to me?
They're an amazing couple.
Is that these couples that we've been giving you these reports about all around the world were called, just like Paul and Jan Crouch were called to America to start Christian television. They were called in Germany, you know, to start and to be a part of what they're doing over there and what's happening in Estonia and Poland and all these beautiful different networks. What an amazing thing God has done.
Also, in addition, how we met them is through our content.
Yeah.
And so as TBN started creating new Christian television original programming, then that got the attention of the German Christian television network, Bible TV, and they came calling. So TBN partners, you're part of making Christian television happen in Germany. Bible TV, take a look.
A major and historic meeting took place in the beautiful and centrally located city of Prague in the Czech Republic. TBN European affiliates from Bulgaria, Poland, Estonia, former Yugoslavia, Czech Republic, and Germany came together with Matt, Laurie, and TBN's crew to summarize opportunities for Christian television in Europe. During that meeting, our German programming affiliate, Bible TV, stepped up to a new level of relationship with TBN. Shortly afterwards, the TBN crew visited Germany to strengthen the growth of Bible TV.
Bible TV is a really good network that brings positive change into people's lives. It has the potential to make you a new person through the power of Jesus Christ. It's almost like a 24/7 Sunday morning service. I'm so thrilled about the network that I said to myself, I've got to get more people to tune in. I like to fix up old cars and give them for free to people in need. And I use this opportunity to put Bible TV ads on the cars I fix up for charity. That brings the gospel to the streets. I hope that through the vehicle ads, more people tune into Bible TV and are changed by God.
Despite most insisting that Christian television would be impossible in Germany, Bible TV launched in 2002, then formed a strategic programming partnership with TBN in 2014. Today, this impossible network is remarkably well received by German-speaking people throughout Europe, serving all of Germany, Austria, and Switzerland via cable, satellite, and terrestrial broadcast, reaching over 34 million German-speaking homes.
Bible TV was founded from a successful German publisher, and he was traveling through the world and he had no relationship to Jesus. And then he was in a hotel, and there in the hotel was a Gideon Bible. And he starts to reading in the Gideon Bible, and he feels in his heart, oh, that's for me, the words in the Bible. And the successful publisher said, I like to start with a Christian TV channel, and all Christians in Germany said, oh no, it's not a good idea. People don't like Christian TV in Germany. And he had his vision, and God put things on his heart that he founded Bible TV, and now we reach 34 million households. And now we can say there are a lot of people standing behind Bible TV. They talk about Bible TV to other people. They support Bible TV with praying, and they support Bible TV with, for example, programs. One of our biggest program partner is TBN. We are so happy about the supporting from TBN with content, because we do all our best to reach people on their TVs, on their mobiles, on their devices, and we had not enough power or money for program. But content program is the most important thing, and so we see it's so fantastic how TBN support Bible TV. A lot of thanks to TBN and to the viewers from TBN that we could reach people and tell the people something about Jesus.
Bible TV was established and funded by Norman Rentrope. Rentrope miraculously came to Christ through reading the Gideon Bible in a hotel room. He quickly developed a heart to see Germany return to the God of its fathers, making the Bible available beyond churches and hotel rooms via television. Thankfully, this brave man followed the leading of God in creating Bible TV, which now enjoys the support of Christians across Germany and beyond.
Norman, we want to know a little bit about where we are. We want to know a little bit about Bible television. So let's start with where we are. Beautiful setting.
Yeah, we are here, and thank you for you coming over in my hometown, Godesberg in Germany. Godesberg used to be an independent city, is now part of Bonn, the old capital of Germany. Behind us is the Rhine River, flowing from Switzerland through Austria and the border between Germany and France into the Netherlands and into the North Sea. As you can see, it's a mighty river, lots of traffic transporting from Rotterdam and from Antwerp, the big cargoes like oil, like coal, like containers, and so on. Behind us you can also see the 7 mountains, Sieben Gebirge, which includes the Petersberg, Peters Mountain. It also includes the Drachenfels, the Dragon Mountain, which also is called the highest mountain of the Netherlands, because when people from the Netherlands travel by boat up the Rhine River, this looks like the highest mountain to them. And the dragon pagan believes that there used to be a dragon, and finally the Virgin with a cross came and she drove away the dragon.
Okay, this beautiful setting is a little bit familiar. My family comes from kind of the Swiss-German background, Crouch. So I found out that my father did some research. My father's family, on his mother's side, their name was Zwingli. So Ulrich Zwingli was a Swiss reformer. And so some of this feels somewhat connected. And so my family, I think, traces our roots back to this part of the world. So Bible TV is an inspiration from you. And just a brief introduction to Bible TV to the viewers around the world watching TBN.
Bible television was laid upon my heart back in the late 1990s. I had learned the story of the Jesus film of Campus Crusade for Christ, the probably most widely seen movie telling the gospel, the good news to people all around the world, not only German television, Swiss television, French television, American television, but also given to missionaries to travel to Papua New Guinea. They then take a mule, generator, screen, projector, travel a couple of days into the jungle or into the mountains. The village usually comes by itself. There's no media distraction usually in those villages. And then many people, for the first time in their life, hear the story of Jesus, hear about giving your life to Jesus Christ, how that changes your life and leads you to resurrection. So Germany, in many ways, with swindling faith here in Germany look to me like Papua New Guinea, meaning that yes, there are people who confuse why we celebrate Easter. They feel it's the birthday of the Easter Bunny. So how can you reach those people? So having heard about the Jesus film, seen the Jesus film, the Gospel according to Luke, and then seeing Germany and seeing how I, reading a Gideon Bible, started to read the Bible again, how I, having been to a Billy Graham crusade here in Germany in 1993, right here in my hometown, Godesberg, and gave my life to Jesus Christ. It was laid upon my heart to start a television station where people could every day look at the gospel, to give them the opportunity, like a Gideon Bible in a hotel room, that they, by just switching television channels, can have access to the gospel. That's the purpose of Bible television.
Germany's churches run empty. Many do not participate anymore. Many do not support their local churches anymore. And many resign. Generation after generation loses sight of its Christian roots. Germany needs God. Germany's range of free TV channels is growing fast. In fact, there is no other country in Europe that has more free TV channels than Germany. Many Germans spend most of their leisure time in front of the TV. Germany is televisionized. In 2002, just a few believed that a Christian TV channel could be successful. Just a few people started Bible TV, financed only through donations. Today, Bible TV is the biggest Christian TV channel. Bible TV wants to minister to all the German-speaking people in Europe. We want to reach out to where people spend most of their spare time, in front of their TV set. Via satellite, cable, IPTV, and terrestrial broadcasting. We work hard to fundraise the resources in order to expand Bible TV's household coverage.
Today, one of Europe's most culturally rich, prosperous, and beautiful nations, Germany was first referred to as Germania by Julius Caesar when mentioning the unconquered area east of the Rhine River, which he later subjected under his sprawling Roman Empire. In 9 AD, however, Germany successfully fought off Germania's initial annexation to Rome, only to fall to Frankish Empire and later Charlemagne and his heirs in 843 AD. It was only in the early 1800s, after the fall of the Holy Roman Empire during the Napoleonic Wars and subsequent rise of German nationalism, that Bavaria, Saxony, and Prussia were consolidated under the national umbrella of Germany.
Over the last few days, we got to go to Hamburg, Germany. We got to see the offices of Bible TV. We got to meet some of your staff and get to know more. We saw your playout facility, went down to your studio facility and got a tour. And so what is some of the impact that you've heard from your viewers around that were experiencing Bible TV?
Matt, TBN, Trinity Broadcasting Network, is giving people all around the world the good news. So we are very grateful for that. And we are very grateful that you came over, took the time and effort to come here to Godesberg, Germany. And the stories we hear from people who have viewed Bible television is that there were some very desperate people. They were just switching programs with a nervous thumb in the middle of the night. They didn't know where to go. They had very stressful experiences. And they were hearing word for word the Bible. And they were touched by God's word. And they stopped what they had planned to do, bad things. And they were open to the good news. So dramatic changes in lives. People coming to faith, people starting to believe that they need a personal relationship with our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
I just had a thought that you can't hardly think of the name Germany without thinking of World War II and all of the tragedy that was World War II. But at the same time, if you're thinking of Germany and the history of Germany from a Christian perspective, you think of the printing of the Bible, the Gutenberg press.
He really invented printing, and before that, people could simply not afford to own a Bible. Bible could only be owned by the lords of the country, because to write a Bible would take something like 10 years by a very experienced person who was able to read and write. And with the printing press, Mr. Gutenberg was able to print 180 copies at the same time. Wow. So people were able to, it wasn't inexpensive, but they could at least afford to buy a Bible. And then 200 years further in Halle, Germany, a gentleman started the first typesetting, which was never disposed again of. Again, reducing the price of the Bible, that many households now could have a Bible. And we are grateful that now in most homes in Germany, there is a Bible. Now it is bringing the Bible to life, that people read the Bible and know the Bible.
So Germany has this interesting history of being responsible for proliferation of the Bible. And then you zoom forward to today, and some people think that Easter is the birthday of the Easter Bunny. So the need for Bible TV, the need for the gospel to be put on the airwaves. You're a media-heavy culture. You have hundreds of channels here that are coming. So it is time now for Bible TV to bring back this heritage. And what a perfectly named channel, Bible TV. It's super important for today, is it not?
Yeah, and I ask all viewers that they pray with us, that people in Germany and all around the world open their hearts, read the Bible. It's good for their souls.
Germany's Christian heritage runs very deep, though one might not know it today, given its largely secularized culture. The early medieval German state was a Holy Roman Empire stronghold, where the famous Martin Luther led the Protestant Reformation against the Catholic Church in the 1500s. He was the pioneer of worship, theology, and marriage reformation, battling the indulgences and translating the Bible into a vernacular language, which affected most of Europe. Germany also led the way to the worldwide proliferation of the Bible due to the invention of the Gutenberg press. Thanks to that, the Bible, which was now translated into a common language, became accessible to common people.
Your life was ultimately changed by pulling the drawer open of a hotel, and there was a Gideon Bible. And so you know firsthand the importance of this.
It was in a hotel in Baden-Baden, in the south of Germany. And after many years not reading the Bible, I opened the drawer. I took the Bible out, I opened it, I started reading, and it touched me. I felt, this is written for me.
And your channel is almost meant to be exactly like the experience that you had when you reached for this Gideon Bible, so that with their thumb on a remote switching channels, they will come across Bible TV.
We see in Germany, as in many countries around the world, people sitting hours and hours in front of a television set, 4 hours on average in Germany. And in those minutes, we want to give people the opportunity to have access to the Bible by pushing a knob on their touch screen, to switching to Bible television and see a biblical movie, the Gospel according to Luke, Moses, Noah, and many other stories.
What's happening here for Bible TV, the good news maybe and the bad news, so we know how to help and support each other.
The good news is there is a growing number of people in Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and all around Europe who pray and support Bible television. We just barely have the money to buy space on satellite, to pay the German cable systems, the Swiss and Austrian cable systems to carry us and distribute the good news into the homes. But we are grateful that there's a growing viewership.
And your challenges in the future, maybe.
The challenges is, where is the attention of people going? Now, 100 years ago, there was no television. Then television came, then color television came, then high definition television came. So Bible television just 6 months ago also is airing high definition. Now there's talk about super high definition and even more. So there is a lot of change going on, and we are praying that we are finding the right answers to those changes. We want to serve the Lord in distributing His word.
Norman, thank you, my friend.
I have to thank you. God
Thank
bless
you.
and God bless all the viewers of TBN.
I discovered Bible TV one day while I was bored out of my mind and zipped through all the TV channels from beginning to end. But nothing appealed to me until I suddenly came across Bible TV. They actually had something to say to me. They struck a chord in me, and that's why I keep recommending Bible TV to others.
Your TBN's programming partnership with Bible TV is one of the most strategic in the world. Many say, as Germany goes, so goes Europe. Germany's rich Christian heritage calls across the centuries for a return to Christ, and Bible TV can be the key to Europe's long overdue revival. Please pray for Bible TV and continue to support your TBN as we reach around the world with the gospel message for all.
If you just tuned in, we are with Stefan and Beata, and they are leadership here at Bible TV. Behind us, one of the most symbolic places in all of Berlin, the gate that divided east and west. The wall is gone, okay? And the gospel is being spread around Germany into all the homes. And one of the things that we need to talk about in Berlin is Bible TV. Do you know anything about Bible TV?
Oh yes,
Okay.
we can tell you a little bit about our TV station. And we are partner of TBN, so
Got it.
we are happy. Now we celebrate 15 years, so we are a 24-hour, 7-day TV channel, and we reach 95% of all,
95%.
of all German households. So we are growing, and our audience is also growing and comes bigger and bigger.
Okay, so Bible TV is kind of like the TBN of, Germany. It's the longest standing, largest, biggest penetrated Christian television, and of course you start running some of TBN content. So
Yes.
when you translate into German, like Drive Through History or some of these programs, how long does it take? What is that process like?
We have every Thursday evening at 8:15. It's prime time in Germany. We air your Drive Through History. And looking on the Nielsen ratings, we see that your program, our program,
Yes.
TBN Bible TV program, that it reached a lot of people. So
And
many
it-
things.
and it spikes
it
spikes the ratings,
Yes,
yeah.
it spikes the ratings. So it's necessary because we are a little bird or a little plant, and we are growing and growing, and we need help from a partner like you and TBN that we can grow stronger and stronger. So many thanks for your support for Germany.
What I'm so excited about is that Bible TV is an indigenous grown network
Yes.
that is simply taking some of our content that you guys feel is applicable and having it reach the people of Germany. This is what my dad dreamed of. Initially, it was so important just to get Christian TV on the air. We needed to get one 24-hour-a-day signal
Yes.
going. Then came a Spanish one. Then came a different feed for Russia, and then for Africa, and then for Central and South America. Then now language networks around the world. German being one of the 12 or 13 language networks that TBN operates 24 hours a day around the world.
Translating the gospel of grace into what reaches Germans.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you guys have lived through stuff that Americans have never had to deal with. I mean, the Berlin Wall. How did that affect you guys where you lived?
You were telling us, Stefan, that you served in the Army.
Yeah.
Your job would have been to guard the fact that people could not have come together. You would have guarded places like this gate that would have separated East and West. The significance of this gate to you particularly, because the wall was coming down about the time you left the military.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, I was in the military making sure no one was, and now the wall's coming down. What was I even doing? I mean, that was an unusual thing for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Looking now about nearly 30 years later to that, it is a miracle. At that time, I didn't understand it.
You didn't understand why the wall was coming down?
I thought it was a political reason, but I think nowadays, it's a little bit more than only a political reason. Two biggest armies of the world stood here face to face, and they only waited that one body makes a wrong movement or something.
Yeah.
Moving. And it falls down the wall without any shot. That is, to my mind, it's wonderful.
Wow. I think it's symbolic. When walls come down, and even walls that people build inside of their hearts, they're waiting for the message. Bible TV is spreading the gospel of grace. Trinity Broadcasting is spreading the gospel of grace. It is big stuff going on here in Berlin. Bible TV, congratulations. Stefan, congratulations. What you guys do, I love it. Okay, you don't have as good a food as Poland. Okay, not as good. Yeah, Polish sausage is better than German sausage is okay. Yeah, I love it. I'm hungry. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.